It's one thing to write a children's book. It's another to write said children's book with your own kid. Glynn and his daughter Kelsey are in the 207 studio with us. The two just published their very first book together. It's called the Magic Cleats. Thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate it. This is super exciting. We have the book right here. Where did the idea come from?
Yeah, so what happened was when I was growing up, I was an only child male athlete, and I didn't have a chance to see the inequality in women's sports. And what ended up happening was I realized that I wanted to be able to help the next generation and be inspired, because a lot of athletes right now are making money using their name, image, and likeness, which is a great thing. But there's also athletes like Hannah and Emma who are in the book that want to do good. They want to give back. And we saw that as an opportunity to really change some of the current ways of thinking, which is, oh, how can I make money? We saw it as an opportunity to say, how can you learn to give back? And so when you want to inspire the next generation, you need to make sure you talk to the next generation. And the best thing you can do is, I found, because when I know I was reading to her at night, a book is a powerful tool to inspire, and that's what we hope it'll do.
Absolutely. And Kelsey, how old are you?
I'm 13.
You're 13. Okay, so most kids your age, I don't think, are writing children's books with their dad. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was really fun, and I really enjoyed the part where we were able to go through the drawings together and like draw together, and because we illustrated it as well, so like the drawings are really like fun, and just I love the drawings.
Yeah. Would you do another book?
Yes.
Dad, do you think? Yeah.
Well, it's funny because when you're writing the book as an adult, and when Hannah and Emma auction off their cleats, I was kind of putting that in the book, and she's like, you can't say that. A 4-year-old, 5-year-old is going to have no idea what an auction is.
Right.
So that was a good example for me of having someone in the target audience to say, you got to say they sold the book. You know what I mean? And so things like that made a huge difference.
And so the book does follow two young women. They're student athletes. They want to take their softball skills to the next level. But you mentioned the story is also about doing good and giving back, isn't it?
Kelsey has inspired a lot of people with what she's done at the Maine Children's Home. A lot of people will be familiar with that here in Maine. She's also volunteered for the Trek Across Maine. So she is really an inspiration to me and to some of these athletes, honestly. Like Hannah and Emma, she's met them, and they are building this network of people that want to help each other. And so these two came to me and said, we want to cure childhood cancer. And I was like, wow. I'm like, I can help you with that. I said, what if you were the first athletes in the country to use your name, image, and likeness to then design and auction off cleats that would raise money for childhood cancer research? And they're like, that is amazing. How do we do it? And I was like, we designed the cleats. Let's go. And so then we designed the cleats. So
right here.
And then what we did is Kelsey helped me. We actually wanted to buy Emma's cleats because Hannah's were going to go for $400. We wanted Emma's to also go for the similar amount, which she was getting. So we ended up bidding on them. We were able to win the auction, and then we have one of the cleats because we gave the other one to Emma, and that meant a lot to us.
I love it. I love it. What for you, Dad? What has it been like for you to be able to have this? I mean, this is a really unique experience to share with your daughter.
Yeah, this was incredible because there's so many things that are tied to our lives that are through the book. Even if you look at this book, the cool thing is it has no end. So people will read the book and they'll realize that these two, Hannah and Emma, have inspired so many more Pliable athletes, which is basically the company that I have, which is Pliable, to be able to help these athletes realize that they can go out and do these amazing things. And the really cool thing about it is you'll learn in the book that there are other athletes they've inspired that have now, in total, raised over $20,000 for local nonprofits and organizations, including Kelsey, who's in the book with her $1,000 for the Maine Children's Home. Amazing
stuff. Well, hopefully people will buy the book, read it, and then be inspired to do their own good in their own communities.
That's the goal. So, and we're proud, to self-publish. And we also have it available at bookstores around Maine, and then we're also available online, your traditional Barnes & Noble, Walmart, and then also, we're going to be doing Amazon, where everybody can get it. So we want to make it easy and accessible for everyone.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Kelsey and Greg, thanks so much for
Thank
stopping by. You should be so proud of yourselves.
Yeah.
If you want to learn more about the book, just head to the 207 section of our website and app. Don't go anywhere. We've got more of our show for you right after this.